First Nkunku, could it be Josko next? Let's get into today's video, people. Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea video, man. Keeping you guys up to date when possible every single day of the latest Chelsea news. Obviously, we've been speaking about Mason Mount, we've been speaking about Nkunku, but today we've got JOSKO GVARDIOL, of course, that we need to get into. Big quotes from him about Chelsea move, which we need to get into for sure. So guys, before I get into all of that, make sure you guys smash that like button. Let's get at least 200 likes on this video. Subscribe if you're new here, hit the notification, tune in daily, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions on every single topic that I do speak about. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Comment where you're tuning in from as well. It's been quite a while, and drop your questions if you want me to answer any of your questions in future videos. So, you know, we've been speaking about Nkunku going to be a done deal. You know, everything's gone ahead, everything's fine. Chelsea going to be paying more money than a release clause just to make sure we get that deal patterned and sweetened nicely. But now, all eyes on JOSKO GVARDIOL, of course. He's been speaking to The Athletic, of course. My agent is taking care of this, and we'll see. Right now, I'm happy in Leipzig. Chelsea are a big club. Maybe one day I will be there. Nice to see things like this, especially because there's Kovacic, so you never know. So this is huge. He also talks about speaking to Kovacic very regularly. So Kovacic, Agent Kovacic, I know you're working on that deal for Chelsea, man. I hope you're giving those words in, because I know some of you guys might not want these defenders, these strikers coming in anymore. You guys want the youth, the Cobham and all this. Put all that to the side. Okay, I'm here to see big signings. We are signing for the future. These signings that we see, the ones that we linked with, whether it's Rafael Leao, Declan Rice, whatever you guys want to see Chelsea signing being linked to, those are the names we need. Not just youth. Obviously, you got Reece James, who's phenomenal. Mason Mount on his day is great as well. So look, this is huge though. Romano, of course, we were linked with him. Exclusive talks on Fabrizio Romano, I think it was about 3 months ago. But here we are now. Chelsea are looking to sort out this future, people. Okay, I think we signed Nkunku, we signed, JOSKO, maybe Rafael Leao. My pick would be Alvarez, in my opinion, in the midfield. A dream would be Bellingham, of course. But I know a lot of you guys want Declan Rice. And I always say in my videos, man, I've got nothing against the guy. If the guy comes here, I think the chemistry between him, Mount, Gallagher, Sterling, I think will be very positive for the dressing room. But if it was me in charge and I had the choice, I would look at other options first before looking out for Declan Rice. But as we know, 70 million could be enough to prize the player away from West Ham in the summer as well. So let's keep an eye on that for sure. But JOSKO is a very interesting one, of course. World Cup, everything's happening, people. England are through. I think they've got Senegal from the top of my head. So some Chelsea players will be going home on the weekend. Koulibaly scored the winner for Senegal, which was good to see, of course. Mendy had a decent game. He's been a bit shaky in the World Cup, but hopefully he gets that confidence in. Mason Mount didn't play last game for England, where they destroyed Wales. Sterling was decent. I'm not going to say he was amazing, anything special. So that is something to keep an eye out for sure, man. Let's see who can make it. Pulisic, I watched Pulisic for USA, and this guy was on form. So my cat's really trying to get my attention, which he has. But yeah, Pulisic was on fantastic form. Obviously scored the important goal for them. And, we kind of need to see that for Chelsea Football Club. And I feel like, we've seen Ziyech perform as well. Ziyech has made Morocco go through today as well. Belgium are out, people. You got the big boots cement, Lukaku, they've got problems left, right, centre. This reminds me of France, I think it was 2010 from the top of my head. Issues left, right, centre. De Bruyne, Hazard, Lukaku, Vertonghen, Alderweireld. All these guys got beef apparently. And I think I saw a quote, I can't remember who said it. Whoever leaked the news that it will be the last time they're in the national team or something. So it must have been, I think Courtois said it. If it wasn't Courtois, then it's probably De Bruyne. I'm sure it's Courtois. But obviously Courtois and De Bruyne don't get along as well because of all the history with, past females and stuff. So look, very interesting to see what happens to, back to our first topic. JOSKO GVARDIOL, of course. And Nkunku will be a Chelsea player 100% from what we're reading. I think it's very reliable. It's taken quite a while. Just to make sure people understand that Varda also has a release clause, which I think Chelsea will try and snap and give more money to make sure the deal is sorted and sweetened before any other club can come and get involved. So I think Chelsea on pole position for the future. I think the future is bright. The players coming in, the players that we've signed already as well, that are very, very, Cesare, of course. We are building something special. It depends on what Potter can do. Now, I heard, I think, what's his name? Was it Dyer on True Geordie? I think it was. I'm sure it was Dyer. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm sure it was someone. Basically, they were talking about the difference between Tuchel and Potter. A lot of people really, really appreciated Tuchel. And, I heard Mark Goldbridge say, Tuchel must have had conversations before he left and ended on good terms. Because Tuchel, the levels and expectations from him is massively, greatly, more higher than what we're seeing with Potter. Because Potter, he's changing all the players. He's trying to understand what's his best 11. I can't tell you the best 11 right now. I'm seeing wingers play wing back. I'm seeing players not even playing. I see some players play every single game. But we don't know a definite starting 11. And Potter needs to get this sorted definitely after the World Cup. And I feel like, obviously, J5, Aubameyang training and stuff, we need to see more from Aubameyang because he let us down. Against Arsenal, he wasn't good enough. And it wasn't fully his fault because he only had about 8 touches. But he was in good positions and it just wasn't working. Reece James said his Ronaldo and Messi. He said Ronaldo. And my respect for you, my friend, has gone up a lot more. And he also spoke about how technically Amazing Kovacic and J5 were as well. So a lot of Chelsea fans, I don't think, were happy with that. The ones that hate J5, they weren't really happy with that. But it's good to see Reece James say Kovacic, J5, Jovic, of course, as the main two at Chelsea, which is good to see. I'm not going to lie to you, it's very, very good to see. A lot of people are saying, what about Mount? Why do you not say Mount? It's not that deep, okay? But it's good to see players recognise this. And I hope fans start to back players more because, I've been defending, I'll say I've been neutral on the Mount situation. Now, of course, my very close friends, Carlito, whether it's Matt, whoever it is, and says, Mount shouldn't get that new deal. Josh, Jared, Jesters, everyone's saying this, yeah. The thing is, until we fix our system, until we fix the players in this team, I think there are bigger problems than money Mace. Now, of course, Mason might not sign a new deal 200k. I think we have to understand the context of this because, like I said, the majority of it is about bonuses. It's not base fee. So why would someone accept that type of deal if he's not going to see over 75% anytime soon? From what I'm reading, that's what I've understood basically. So I back Mason Mount in that situation, and I've seen Mason Mount score goals and assists that have got us into the top 4 because we are not good enough as a team right now. And that was under Tuchel last season. But now we're not seeing it, but no one else is performing either. So where do we go on from here? What's next for the squad? That is the question. And like I said, I feel like there's bigger problems than just Mason Mount. Obviously, there are people that have pushed Mason Mount to get more hate because they're acting like he's been very, very good, but he hasn't. But we know what he's capable of, and he just needs to be a lot more consistent. Now, with Pulisic as well, there was talks about 35 million would be enough to prize him away from Chelsea. Then I saw reports saying that he's happy. Then I saw reports saying that he's still looking to leave very soon. Look, I don't believe any of it, really. The guy released a book. He wasn't happy at Chelsea. I think a new manager's come in. He might give it a chance. He has to fight for his position, and then we move on. It's as simple as that. I hope he brings the form from USA and the eagerness. I saw him moving left, right with the ball like his Messi. It was good to see. We need to see that for Chelsea Football Club now. And a lot of people will say we're not giving the guy a chance. And it's true, we are not giving the guy a chance. But every time I've watched him for Chelsea, I don't see more than 50% of what I've seen for USA. For USA, he's fine for the country, for sure. I was a bit surprised not captain, but from close friends as well that I chat to every day, they are saying that it's a vote within the dressing room. They've all been brought up together, and they respect that as well. So yeah, I was a bit surprised at that, to be honest. But good to see other countries, to be honest. Obviously, Messi missing a penalty as usual. If that, I do feel like if that was Ronaldo, a lot of people would have said a lot of things. But he got carried again. He got saved again. Otherwise, they would have had France, and I think France would have knocked them out, in my opinion. So, guys, that is everything from me. If you guys have any questions, drop it down below in the comments. Like the video as always, subscribe and hit the notification. Tune in daily. Comment down below thoughts and opinions. Support the channel as always. And you know, the World Cup will be coming to an end soon. You know, I try to do a few watch-alongs, few reviews, and this channel is mainly Chelsea based, so it's not really helping. So I really appreciate everyone's support the channel, and I'll see you guys very soon, man. Peace.